Yeah, this is a really exciting time to be a middle schooler. We have a number of new and exciting programs, including Measure G1, which the voters of Oakland approved for additional art, music, and world language.
Westlake's really known for our music program. Music is just a big part of our school and our community.
It's a pretty cool class. We get to play all types of music, from jazz to funk and all types of genres.
The beautiful thing about Westlake is that we have all the instruments that we need. We have guitars, we have all the band instruments, we have all the violin strings.
I play the bass, I can play upright and the electric. This is my second year playing.
I play the trumpet. I'm the only one in advanced band that does play it.
I think that music is something that is cross-cultural and crosses color boundaries and gender boundaries, so it really opens up access to our students.
My dad told me why he likes me playing music is that when you play music, it helps you advance in math and other classes too.
So in art, we do a lot of things that you can express yourself with.
Art is something that students can feel engaged with and capable of participating in kind of right off the bat. It's not like music where you have to learn notes or anything like that. You can just get a crayon in your hand and get going.
It's really fun. I did this thing. It was like a big poster, and then you do it with chalk, and I drew this skull.
There's no wrong answer in art because as long as you can explain your opinion, you're on the right track.
I think art is really awesome. Eventually you should try it sometime in life.
We also have a program called OGO, Oakland Goes Outdoors. So every middle schooler will have an outdoor overnight educational experience in their middle school career. We also have a fantastic partnership with Salesforce. Every school now has a computer science program.
We have had computer science for the last several years. We've grown the program as well to include a more advanced track for students who are taking animation, and then we also have added a Girls Who Code class as well.
Basically, we first learned how to make websites. Now we're going on to animation and games, and it's been pretty fun.
Some things I learned in computer science is like the coding is really fun. Like it got me to the point where I go every single day, take my computer and then go code.
So if you are able to code at this level as a 6th grader, 7th grader, 8th grader, when you go into high school, like people are going to start looking at you.
The best part is seeing the finishing touches of everything, seeing what the code, what you made.
In an all-girls space is totally different from the other sections because they're comfortable with taking risks.
Sitting with boys, especially boys, like they get really loud and weird. So it's really good like being in an all-girls class.
We also have an increased behavioral health programs in all of our middle schools.
We first started off just doing dynamic mindfulness, dropping into the classrooms for about 10 to 15 minutes at a time, doing exercises with the bell, with breathing and some movement.
It's important for me because it helped me to be more comfortable in classes and I can focus more.
I think very deeply about what I have here to lose. I'm a cheerleader, I play basketball, and I do soccer, so I can lose all of those things by saying something stupid back to the teacher.
We do an affirmation. Many times in our own mind, we send ourselves negative thoughts or energy. And this is a way to combat that by sending ourselves positive affirmations.
I think that they can use it when they have a fight or a problem, they can use it to like control themselves.
As of this year, we have more kids reading at or above grade level in middle school than ever before. Our chronic absence is significantly down, and as are suspensions, so it is a great time to be a middle schooler.
The Kindle Classroom Project, they give us Kindles and then they request different books and then they say we can download them. This is the first time I've ever received a Kindle.
By virtue of coming to our school, every child is given a Kindle and they use their Kindle for their independent reading in place of a book. Our libraries are kid-sourced, right? The kids will say, this is the book I want to read, and then we go and buy it. That Kindle is filled with the best of the best from the kids' perspective.
Yeah, when we do the Kindle launch, kids are really excited because it's like they get their own little tablet, especially with the graphic novels because they're in full color and they swipe just like they do on their phones.
I'm not the fan of reading, but after I came to 6th grade, they gave us a Kindle and I found Babysitter's Club and I kept reading till I got a big reader. Reading makes me feel calm or like very entertained and like more productive, and I learn new words by the books.
So I think we've seen greater access to YA books, greater access to culturally responsive texts, greater responses to LGBTQ topics and themes, which is really important to our community.
I think reading has been very beneficial in my life. I've gotten good grades because of it. I've learned more stuff because of it. I've actually figured out how to live my life because of how much I've read.
We are really focused on creating equitable outcomes for all of our kids across the city. Our programs are in every middle school and all different places in the city, and we think it's really important to make sure all of our students in Oakland are getting these amazing opportunities that honestly students in private schools often take for granted.
Montero is on the road to becoming an international baccalaureate school, and the beauty of that is that students have many electives, and one of the big electives is our woodshop program.
It's one of my favorite classes, and we get a lot of projects funded, which is really cool. And I'm doing advanced this year, so that means that I'm doing a marquetry box, and right now I'm about to start my bandsaw box.
The thing that they get out of this class is the comfort of working with their hands and using tools. Which will benefit them for the rest of their lives. And this is kind of an intro into what the trades are.
It taught me how to work with tools and stuff, but it's also taught me how to make certain judgments about projects that I'm working on.
I like that we can work with our friends and that we get a lot of help from Mr. Runge.
I think just being able to get into wood shop, computers or whatever it may be, really is a draw for students other than the school as normal, social studies, science, etc.
Families that choose public schools, they get a chance to enjoy a lot more of the different programs, different athletics, a lot more electives, really high quality teachers and principals. Our schools are a microcosm of our city. The diversity in our schools is really fantastic. I think that it's something that our families really appreciate. We're ensuring that there's a fantastic middle school in every neighborhood in Oakland.